What is good, my people, my peeps? Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath to one and all. Yeah, I'm on here. I had to jump on here because I'm not gonna go into we're getting ready to leave 2024. Isn't that unbelievable how fast time has flown? But I am not. I refuse to go into 25, 26, 20 any other year um, with lies and deception and theft. Oh, what do you mean, ethereal theft? Intellectual theft. We gonna call it out starting at the end of 2024, and this is the end of 2024. We are in August, and before you know it, you all out there in this fake society in the world of the dream will be saying 10, 9, Happy New Year, right? Yeah, you will. Before you know it, it'll be a blink of the eye. But I will not be going into any New Year. My New Year starts in March, just to let you know, when there's flowers, when things are growing in the springtime. Yeah, you bots and people that are still asleep. I know you start your New Year when it's dead of winter. But anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm on here because I'm not going into no New Year without stating what's on my mind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's on my mind? I'm not going into the new year and allowing people to uh, run game. I don't care how big your platform is. I'll keep saying it over and over and over again that you're a false prophet, that you steal intellectual ideas. Yeah, I'm referring to Nubreed. I am. I don't talk in subliminals and sneak disses, and you damn sure should know it because I put uh, your name and picture on the thumb drive. Okay, the thumbnail, I mean, pardon moi. Um, just came across one of your so-called motivational speeches. When will you learn to stop stealing people's intellectual works? Okay, and then try to remix it and put it on your big platform because that's where your largest audience is. That's where people think that you have some sense. That's what they think. They think you have some sense. They think you have some sense, right? Um, but common sense, I would say, like your partner, you try to shout out. You are doing exactly what Ringo said you are doing. You are copying, and you are a intellectual theft stealer. You steal intellectual properties of people, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. Ringo shouted me out, so you now shouting out a witch? You sit up there and you just was preaching about women showing their bodies scantily clad, and you shout out the same person that sits on her platform scantily clad because you need female backup now. And you see that Ringo has shouted me out a couple of times on his platform. Copycat. Copycat. Okay. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up that video real quick. So I don't want to just look like I'm just bumping my gums. Okay. Let's see if you haven't deleted it yet, because I think if you cut it short. Hold on, we ain't let your commercial play, but we ain't gonna listen to it. We're gonna hurry up and skip it. Gonna hurry up and skip it. Hold on, let me see if I can get to the part. Dictate how they feel about themselves. Let's listen to this, brothers and sisters of the congregation. To actually change them from the inside out. Oh, first of all, let me be clear why I'm saying New Breed is no longer New Breed. He's a bad breed. He is the breed, you know, when you go to the kennels, when you're looking for a perfect breed of a dog or a cat or a kitten, or, you know, the perfect breed. You go to the ones that breed those type of animals because it's going to cost you some paper now. Don't get it twisted. New Breed is the bad breed. He ain't even the run of the litter, honey. He the one that get left behind because the mama ain't gonna feed him. The mama at least feed the run of the litter, right? New Breed is the bad breed. New Breed is the one that the mom know. Let me let him go. He ain't gonna make it. Something in his body ain't right. Something in that body just ain't right. And they leave that breed on the wayside, the bad breed. Sometimes those bad breeds, they struggle through somehow, some kind of way. Those bad breeds make it through. Somebody might come up and give them a treat, give them some milk, take them in the house, not knowing that they done picked up the bad breed smooth off the streets, smooth right off the out the gut, where the mama knew, had the sense, discernment. This one got the evil in it. I'm gonna leave that. You're not about to infect the rest of this breed. Not even my runt. Not even the run of the litter you about to get. Yeah, you the bad breed, new breed. Now, I know you've been on my platform, and I done said this time and time again, that you come on and you peep my content, and you go back and you go into your large platform and you remix it. Yeah, just like you did just a few minutes ago. And then you also is copying off of Ringo, talking about shout out Ranny or whatever her name is. We know her as Not So Common Sense, the witch that talks about her angel numbers. You called me a witch for years, had your audience call me a witch. Yeah, brother, I'm on that tail too. We not going no farther with your lies. No farther with your lies, sir. Okay, so you shout her out just a few minutes ago. We're gonna, if I can get it, we might have to listen to it a little bit, y'all. So just, sit down, relax. Let's hear it. And I think about this quite often because. Oh, hold on, I didn't finish. I just did for the lady he just shouted out, Not So Common Sense and Classy, I guess known as Rennie. Me and her been going. Well, I've been checking her on her calling me a bitch first and foremost. I had to check her a couple of times. Just go down my playlist. You'll find out the history. Because she wanted to get into this back and forth with Nubreed and Ringo. Nevertheless, I have been telling her, look, I don't know who you're talking to, but I've been putting in work out here. Yeah, I've been putting in the work out here on these real streets. Yeah, because she wanted to say, oh, you don't have a big platform. I wasn't trying to be a YouTuber, sweetheart. But that's what her thing is, the numbers. When she obviously, she clueless, because half these numbers are paid for. When you see some of these big platforms. But, I really ain't have time to school her on that. So I just let her be in her own delusional world. But anyway, I had to come check her and show her I've been out here doing the real work in the real society, right? Meeting and greeting real people, putting real people on, because that's my background, communications with a concentration in PR, public relations, right? So I had to do a little quick live stream, pull up some old footage. You could tell it's old, baby. It's grainy as hell. It's old footage. It ain't sharp like that HD, like that 1040 or whatever high quality we got now. No, baby, it's old footage. I've been out here doing that for a long time. And my footwork in the real world, yeah, I carried it over to these internet streets. And I informed Miss Rennie, Not So Common Sense and Classy, that is what Nubreed is trying to do. Now he's trying to flip his whole message and try to get his people to go and say, oh, we need to get off these internet streets. We're going to become bots. No, you the bot, sir. You the bot, sir. And you saw my message to Rennie, Not So Common Sense and Classy. You saw my message. You saw my live stream, because you done this time and time again, and I allowed it because I had a small platform. I wasn't gonna battle you because you kept sending your bots over here in life, in real life, doxing folks and all that you did. Mm-hmm. They can run up and get done up. Sure can. They can sure run up and get done up. And that's a promise, not a threat. But let me concentrate. Let me concentrate on every single time. This is a show enough promise, sir. Every single time I drop any content and you try to remix it, I'm going to point it out. Because I know my content is not what everybody talks about, sir. Not all the time. You know, I might talk about the portals that you just started talking about. I've been talking about those long time ago. Yeah, long time ago. A lot of content I talked about that you put on your channel. Even before it was popular on YouTube, TikTok, when all these people start talking about the portals and aliens and all this other stuff. You're not gifted, sir. You're not. You gifted in thievery. You probably got that skill from the streets which you came from, and you never let it go. It's two things in this life can't stand as a liar and a thief. Well, it's intellectual property. No, you can't steal people's intellectual properties either, sir. They're making laws against that now as we speak. And you should know that, having that large platform of 191,000 people. You should already know that. If you had authentic properties, intellectual properties that you were spewing out of your own mind, you would be pissed when somebody would take it and remix it. Just like these small platforms, like the lady was suing Beyonce, pissed when she was getting her property stolen. Because Beyonce got that beehive over there that come and sting up folks, take folks down, just like you was trying to do with your cult-like following. Stop stealing people's property. Stop stealing mine. Can't you find somebody else to go watch? Can't you find somebody else to go watch? Y'all always talking about Ringo TV is obsessed. No, Negro, you obsessed. And you've been obsessed with me, and you can go down my timeline. I done told everybody. I done kept up videos. You obsessed with me, Negro. Now you got to have this witch on your platform trying to give her shout outs because Ringo TV gave me a shout out. Boy, you saw. So that's why I'm up here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to let him give this little shout out. And if you know, you know. If you've been watching what's been going on back and forth on these YouTube streets. Let's listen to this liar.
A time where social media, for a lot of people, has become their real life. So much so, they're no longer engaging in human interaction. They're growing socially awkward, weird, perverted. It's rather mind-boggling.
Sound like you're talking about yourself.
How the Matrix has literally grasped the souls of many people.
Sound like you're talking about yourself.
And now there's a lifelessness that you can see in the eyes. There's a dead, cold stare. There's a absence. And you can see that people are lost. They're totally plugged in. They cannot separate reality from social media. Social media is literally dictating how people feel about each other in the real world. So much so people don't know how to deal with matters in a realistic fashion. Everything is taken to...
Oh, Lord, let him get his check. They're great. Come on, commercial. Let's go. Where's the shout out, bro?
Resistant and apprehensive to communicate.
Did I pass it already? I'm gonna give him a few more minutes. But listen to what he's saying, because this is important.
Plugged in to the Matrix. So much so, if you have a real issue in real life, all people know how to do is bring it on the internet.
And this is
a sad thing, man,
slightly hinting to Ringo, trust and believe.
Ruin your life in many ways. First and foremost, on social media, never think that you know a person. Never think that you know who you're dealing with, unless you've met them in person, one-on-one. There's people out here who are seriously dangerous. And you will have people going back and forth, arguing, bickering.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something about people who do sneak messages, coded messages, and coded threats. Be careful. Be very careful. This is a coded threat. If you don't know, now you know.
On social media, you don't even know the other party involved will really do something. That's what's going on in the drill culture. These young men are streaming themselves live on different blocks in different neighborhoods, taunting their opponent. And it gets heated to the point where people are literally taking people out because of social media, because they buy into the vanity of it.
And that was a
clicks, likes, and views.
Stone cold threat.
The fake admiration.
Don't get it twisted.
The impressions. Could you imagine that? People are throwing their whole lives away over impressions, emojis, digits. Now, I know that a lot of people are not going to be fulfilled in life because they're afraid to actually meet with real people. See, social media is supposed to be used as a double-edged sword, meaning, of course, the wicked cabal that control these platforms, they're going to use it to sow discord. No doubt about that. They're going to promote that. They're going to reward that. But make no mistake about it, it can also be used to do good. And the Most High understands that. Okay, now this was going into he going to promote these, the farm, whatever the name of it. Hold on, but that's not the part we're going to get into. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Y'all keep in mind, lock it in. He talking about we on these platforms. We need to be socializing. This Negro done watched my stuff and then came and remixed it and put it on his big channel, baby. He ain't put it on the small channel. He ain't run over on this big channel with all this mess he been going back in social media about. But as soon as he gets something he think he can remix, he'll put it on that big channel and try to act like he's so positive. You a bad breed, brother. Because they allow
Hold on.
beyond, right? And if I'm just foreshadowing the future,
you ain't foreshadowing nothing.
I can envision a lot.
You wish you was a prophet.
With a lot of regret. Because they didn't actually go out there and live their lives.
Hold on for a minute. Let me just run it all the way back.
Of a Nubreed coming through with another.
Let me just run it back because I don't know where it was where he shouted old girl out. We gonna get to it because he ain't doing nothing but copying Ringo too. Okay, you better know it.
I take a look at this current generation, Gen Z and beyond, right?
Pitiful. Bad breed, brother.
And if I'm just foreshadowing the future, I can envision a lot of people with a lot of regret. Because they didn't actually go out there and live their lives. And because they allowed this apparatus.
He done got a new word, y'all. He running it to the ground, too.
Dictate
this
how they feel about themselves. And they allowed it to actually change them from the inside out. Okay. So we heard this. What I'm going to do is interject where he got this and remixed it from. So this was today about an hour ago. Okay. He talking about how people, he feels so bad for Gen Z because, they're stuck in the matrix, basically. Negro, you watch my video. Let me go to my page. You watched my video that I was talking to your new witch you got on your team. I was talking to her. Let's see. Sent her a message. I see you watching. I did that a day ago. I see you watching. Right? Hold on. Let's go to history. And I talked to her and told her, because she wanted to, she tried to check a sister, talking about her interview she had done
on the internet, right, guys? And so I had to, I had to go into the archives. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I had to show her, because she tried to play a sister, me, by saying, "Oh, you don't have a large platform." My platform larger than some of these people who got 1 million followers, baby. Because I got folks who nosy and folks who real and folks who genuine following me, and have them large platforms and bought all those followers and boxes over there. You didn't know, now you know. But that was not my concern. Wasn't trying to be a social media influencer. Okay? I was out here in the real world, like your boy is trying to say. Like he's trying to get this new message. But I gave this message a day ago. Comprende? A whole day ago. Let's see the remix. Let's listen in.
Did you apologize to Ringo? I'm glad he accepted that, because you should apologize to him. You're not one of them.
I was telling her, did she pop up? Not so common sense is classy, whatever her name is.
Calling me out my name, calling me a bitch. You know, that's pretty much why I'm riding that ass, because I don't put too much work on the real street.
Hello. Let's hear the remix. Let's hear the remix. Nubreed is Badbreed. Stop coming on my page remixing stuff.
Real quick. Okay, I see you copying my swag. It's okay. If you want more insight on how to become a professional, journalism, YouTuber, anything of that nature, I know you're probably wondering, well, you don't have a large platform. That's because I was working, honey. I started my own company. Let's run that dog on my first dog promo song. We're gonna run that back real quick. I have been called boss lady. You call yourself classy. Let me give you some insight. There's no such thing as class. Class is in session. Class is in school, colleges. That's class. There's no such thing as a class of a person. Okay? Just to give you, you can go do some research on that. You know what I'm saying? We have nations of people.
Let me fast forward. We're gonna fast forward through the promo, because I had to show her some pictures and some video.
I don't want to be ugly with you, because I see you. You may not have never had a female mentor. That's probably what you need in your life. A female mentor instead of a male mentor. Because, most of the time, because
I can talk, y'all.
Because I want you to see the elevation, okay, of somebody who, because common sense. I heard you rattle off on your live stream that you interviewed a couple people on the internet. Well, you see, I am versatile. I tell you, when I tell you this is a sneak peek of the people I have interviewed and what I have done in my life, this is a sneak peek, because I can run it for you on these internet streets and off these internet streets. I can run it for you.
Take notes on the streets and off these internet streets. Take notes.
People on the internet. People trying to get off the internet, like your buddy.
Hello.
Trying to connect with real people.
Her buddy, aka Nubreed, aka Badbreed.
Let's just get into it. Let me make myself small.
That's when I had to show her the video, y'all. I ain't gonna let y'all listen to it. Y'all go and find the video. It's called I See You Watching. It was done a day ago, like Nubreed likes to do. Go down my archive, see what he can pluck out, the intellectual intelligence that I have, remix it, and then run back and put it on his doggone channel, his big channel, like he's been doing, like I told y'all he's been doing. Let's get back to what he said.
Social media. Everybody's resistant and apprehensive to communicate in a comprehensive fashion. Everybody is plugged in to the matrix. So much so, if you have a real issue in real life, all people know how to do is bring it on the internet. And it's a sad thing, man, because I can tell you right now, it's very dangerous and it will ruin your life. foremost, on social media, never think that you know a person.
You need to get off social media with all these threats, these internet threats. Hold on, let me find your shout out real quick. I can stop talking about you.
They're going to promote that. They're going to reward that. But make no mistake about it. It can also be used to do good. And the Most High understands that. Because everything ultimately is created by Him. It just depends how you use it. Now, it can be used to actually bring people together. Not separate.
Here come the promo for his farm.
Wheat from the tear, of course. But it can be used to genuinely mend a breach where the depression, the loneliness, the suicidal thoughts that
What's good? What's good? What's good, Nancy?
The social cataclysm that we're facing today could be resolved if people would just literally come outside.
That's right. That's what's
get some fresh air in your lungs and some sun on your skin, and link up with people who are like-minded, people who can see through the social media.
Let me tell you something.
Nonsense.
Hurry up and get to your shout out because you're copying Ringo too.
Don't let social media ruin your life. I've sat back and watched many people over the years who've had millions of subscribers, clicks, views, likes, people who have rose to prominence on different platforms who allow social media to ruin them.
I should have wrote down the timestamp.
And shout out to Rainey because she was speaking briefly on this.
There you go. Shout out to Rainey. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Rainey. If y'all don't know who Rainey is, that's not so common sense and classy. Well, it's supposed to be common sense and classy, but she ain't got no common sense, y'all. She just got titties that she like to poke out when she on her live stream. Just set straight up like that. And then this Negro go talk about, matter of fact, I might let it just run. I might just let it just play. She doing sex magic on her doggone platform. And he talking about he tried to call me a witch. Try to call me a witch. Yes, she is. Ain't got no common sense. She need to revamp that name ASAP. ASAP. Let's listen to him because I can't believe I thought this. Maybe because he talked slow. Maybe because he was talking slow. I thought he had a little education. Now, it ain't even about no education. Because I ain't even about that. Because I don't even believe everybody have to go to college to be smart. We born knowing things. Come on now. Come with it. It ain't even about that. I just thought he was just genuine. That's the word. I thought he was genuine. This Negro ain't genuine. This Negro ciphers. He is a big cipher. He just ciphering off of people. They put they thoughts out in the world. They put whatever out here, especially in the public space. This Negro ain't nothing but a big cipher, ciphering off of everything. He let it go down the funnel in his mind, remix it in his throat, and spit it out his mouth. He ain't nothing but a cipher. Let's get into it.
There's people out there who literally allow social media to pollute their minds completely, where they lose their humanity. And you'll look at these people and they aren't the same after having so much success.
Nubreed,
you're not careful.
You pause for the cause. You are not the same, sir. You have lost your humanity. You probably never even had none, to tell you the truth. You probably always have wore that mask, but that's something, and yes, I'm giving Ringo TV shout outs because he said before he don't like to use the word narcissist. And I know I have used it quite a bit, and it is true. We as common folk can't be saying folks is narcissists because all we know is the symptoms and signs, right? But once we found out them doggone symptoms and signs, we was like, narcissist? Yep, narcissist. I can't call a brother a narcissist, but baby, you got the shoes, the pants, the jacket, the hat. You got the whole outfit and the talk of a narcissist. You have lost yourself, brother man. You are now the other man. Oh, yes, I'm certified. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Yes, I put in the work on the real streets and in the street. What y'all want me to do? Am I being pressured to be a YouTuber? Because that's what it seemed like. Because I wasn't trying to be no YouTuber. Yeah, it's hard enough to be out here going to the job. You know what I'm saying? Getting up, going to work, trying to keep the lights on, the water, hell, especially when you're single, baby. It ain't no joke out here. You should know that if you in the regular world, looking at how these folks operating out here, and then trying to think how I'm gonna get out this matrix till this body gives out on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't take myself out. That's just a no-go. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to operate like that because you don't want to be you just don't want to go out like that. So I got to keep this body going and sustaining till the body gives out on me, until my spirit is encased, it's locked down in jail in this body. So that's why I got to go out here and continue to be in the world of the matrix. But y'all want me to be on YouTube? Is that what y'all saying? Because y'all comparing numbers and how long and I keep getting folks stealing content. I just be talking. And Nubreed just be stealing. Let's go.
Social media can get his clutches on you too.
I got his clutches on you.
Talking about this and be on social media. Well, you gotta have a strong mind to do.
What is he even saying?
What we do.
Hold on. So the title, this took place just an hour ago. Now I had a live stream a day ago. He waits because he thinks folks, well, it's true. Folks' attention span is short than a mother sucker. So people gonna forget what I said after I close this live down. You know what I'm saying? They gonna forget. Excuse me. So he talking about, don't let social media ruin your life. Okay, that's his live stream. But when he's talking, he's just talking about how we got to get back into the real world and all of this jazz stuff that I was saying, that I've been operating in the real world and on social media. But now he tried to get it, flip it, and rub it down, remix it, and put it back out here for his message to his large audience. He don't want to put out on his platform what's been going down in these YouTube streets, because then he probably have real judgment come down on that head. Okay? That's what's up.
You have to have a strong mind to be able to separate your real life from the matrix, because the matrix has a allure to it. This is one of these energies that Satan likes to use to grasp your psyche, your consciousness. And sometimes it gets very difficult for people to separate real life and this media. This is the reason. Let me
fast forward it, because he acts, and it's an act. It is an act. Like he is righteous, but he is not. He got this witch on his platform doing sex magic on folk, and they don't realize it. Hold on for a minute.
Somebody says,
talk about people that, the ladies that used to be, hold on. The ladies that used to be, well, they still on there, Instagram, showing their bodies and all this, and how it affects young girls and how young girls compete against each other. Why you ain't told that woman that you shouting out, giving big ups to go put some clothes on? Cover up them cheeks. We don't need to know you got some big cha-cha sister. I can understand every now and then. We step out, ladies, If you're going out on a date with your husband or something, you want to look a little sexy for him. I get it. But every goddamn day, let me stop cussing. This is sad. I don't even cuss like this. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about these folks much longer because I don't like coming out of my character too much. This is not me. But every day, you showing your child, that's sex magic. That's sex magic. That's the baby form of it, y'all. That's the allure, if you didn't know. The allure of the bati. Okay? But he over here shouting out this witch that's luring. That's part of her lure to grow her channel is the body, yada, 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 yada. But Nubreed, which is Badbreed, is that's his hitman now. So he has to copy Ringo and shout her out because Ringo shouted me out. Um, and so he gotta have a woman, try to have a sidekick. He think I'm Ringo's sidekick or something. He just try to follow and copy everything Ringo did too. But he's shouting out a witch. I ain't saying, ladies, you can't dress up, look classy, show a little arm, a little something when you want to feel special. This chick do it every day. Y'all tell me. You got to show your breast every single day. That's why I ain't really thought about being on YouTube. Because hell, half the time I don't even want to get on camera. I don't feel like putting on no makeup. I don't feel like doing all that. That's why I like TikTok so much. And if I didn't feel like putting on makeup, I throw on one of them doggone filters. Show you right. Okay? So it ain't even like that. I ain't tried to be no YouTuber chick. Hell, I ain't even try to put no money on this channel until Broken makes it. So you can monetize your channel with I think back then I just had 500 subscribers and they was doing a beta test. When trying to do all that, to people say it. They suggested it to me. But something the guy, yeah, I must be talking to. Yeah, is trying to tell you something. Okay, let me stop. I get to going. Let's get to where he trying to act like he's so concerned about these young girls out here on Instagram and showing their bodies.
Are back to back. No drug like it. That's exactly what it is. It's an endorphin. And I've watched social media ruin people's lives. Some brothers out here can't get themselves a wife. Why? Because you're on social media consistently entertaining the Jezebel spirit, the succubus demon. You're on social media consistently giving up your energy to these scantily clad women.
Wait a minute. Pause for the cause. Did he just say scantily clad women? Isn't your side chick, oh my bad, your sidekick, your hitman, common sense and classy, scantily clad the majority of the time she does her live streams with her cha-chas out? Wouldn't you call that scantily clad, sir? You must be the warlock and she the witch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's up. I figured it out. You the warlock and she the witch because you sit here just gave her a shout out. And you was on her live stream when she was scantily clad when she claimed she had this interview with you, which was just a pop-up. We used to do that a lot of times. We would have the DJs or myself do pop-up surprise, virtual or from the van remotes. You did a pop-up, sir. So she got a pop-up, but she calling it an interview. And wasn't she scantily clad? Cha-chas all over the place. I ain't hating because I didn't have my cha-chas pushed up, but I was at events. I was, but I was sexy and classy. I'm using your word, classy. Not so common sense. I was sexy and sophisticated, sister, when I was doing my interviews out there. You, sir, Nubreed, you a warlock. You sprinkling spells all up and down your congregation. Mm-hmm. Now you got this witch tag team with you. You show you right. And she gonna lock it in with the sex magic. Oh yeah, she gonna lock it in, and she gonna have your stamp of approval. The road to hell is broad, indeed. Y'all, I just had to point that out, and that's what I'll do if you keep running your tail over here, Nubreed, trying to get my information and remix it. Okay? You can't look. Be you. Stop trying to be Ringo. TV reaction. Stop trying to be that brother. I realized. I first and foremost, before I get out of here, I didn't know Ringo had been on YouTube that long. I did not know he was like a trailblazer here on YouTube. I saw you before I saw Ringo, and I didn't see Ringo even with the time that I watched you. I didn't even see him until after after me and you fell out, and then after when who Dow, Pastor Dow. That's when I was like, who is Ringo TV? And I clicked on it, brother. I even said something in one of my videos. I said he was right because I watched the video when he was talking about Pastor Dow. That's when I got hip to Ringo TV. But this brother been out here for a minute. You've been copying off of him. You probably, because I saw you, I started watching you, Nubreed, when you had dreadlocks, baby dreads. When you had the baby dreads. I don't know how long Ringo been having his dreads, but it looked like he's been having them a long time because they're kind of long. You probably been copying his swag from the gate and try to chop off them baby dreads you had so it won't look too obvious that you was copying this man's swag. And you probably only got a little bit. You not that much higher than Ringo on subscribers, my brother. You probably bought half your subscribers to top him to look like you was over him in some kind of way. But I peeped your game too, and at first I thought, well, maybe they talk to each other. They're so close because as soon as Ringo, this is when Pastor Dow, when Ringo was giving Pastor Dow that work. I was like, well, he coming out in this studio and Pastor Dow. I was feeling bad for the brother. I was like, Ringo giving him the work, the business, okay? Then your raggedy behind come a day later and $1 short, doing the same thing Ringo TV did with Pastor Dow, trying to put Pastor Dow on Front Street. But not only that, I watched Mark the Messenger say, have a message too. A day late and $1 short, here you come. And so I just chopped it up to, well, maybe they all just communicate like this is cool, long as the message is getting out. But I don't think that's how it really went down. I'm feeling like, because you kept shouting out these brothers, because I was there. I seen Mark the Messenger's rise to whatever he rising to. Excuse me. Whatever he rises into. I seen his rise from damn near 0 to a damn near 1 million followers. Okay? I was there. You've been copying folks from day one, from the time I, caught wind of you. But I thought that was like a brotherhood type thing. It was cool. No, they probably was feeling some kind of way. Just didn't put you on Point Street because you shouted them out. They shout you out. You shout them out. When you can't find no content, when you ain't got nothing, you don't feel like going to other platforms looking, scavenging like a buzzard. You just go and look what Ringo talking about today. Oh, dang, Ringo talking about Pastor Dow. Boom, there it is. I'm on it, Ringo. Brother Ringo. You right, Ringo. He doing all this fornication and all. I'm like, look at this Negro. You ain't got it. You ain't gonna get it. So stop fronting. That's one of my favorite songs, which y'all call a worldly song. Ain't no future in your fronting. I can't play it because they won't let me. Talking about copyright. So y'all bear with me. Ain't no future in your fronting. That's what's up. I'm out and much, much love.